problems with your Stihl idling? You go to start it and it starts, but it's just sputting and spurring. What if I could tell you I could fix it within 2 minutes? You're like, no way. Would you get... Most geniuses, the first thing that they do is they start taking a screwdriver to the carburetor and they start mucking up the factory settings. You don't want to do that, my friend. There's two things that are going to control the way that your unit, no matter what it is, idles. Air and air. What are you talking about? It's either a clogged air filter or a clogged spark arrestor. Let me show you. And you're like, well, Matt, I know what an air filter is. What's a spark, what did you call it, Matt? Sparkulator? It's not the sparkulator. It's a spark arrestor. It's almost like, here's the thing, you're getting arrested. I didn't do it! Leave me alone, copper! All Stihl products have what's called a spark arrestor. Let me show you what it is. This is my prized FS131. Do you see this screen? Zoom in, super zoom. See that screen right there? That is what is called a spark arrestor. If you use your Stihl for over a year, this is gonna get what? Carbon fibers, carbon deposits. I hope you can hear that. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? Hear that? Okay, right on the top. Let me show you, zoom in on the top, is a screw. And all you have to do is put this screwdriver here, and you're gonna untighten this screw right here, and you're gonna pull that screen out. Now, once you pull that screen out, what you're gonna find is it's probably black. It's almost like a solid piece. It's no longer a screen. And you're like, well, Matt, what do I do? The smart person, okay, and that's you. You go to your Stihl dealer, and you'll pull out your wallet, and you'll buy a new screen for $4, and guess what? You're good for another year, but I know some of you, you're tight-fisted, you're cheap, you won't even buy me a cup of coffee! Okay, so here's what you do, okay? You get that screen, you get some needle nose pliers, and you take the flame to it. Do you see what I'm saying? You can burn off all of the carbon, okay? Then what do? You take this, you blow through it, and guess what? You'll see all of that carbon as you're burning it off. It all clears. You kind of rub it. You know what I'm saying? You're manhandling it. Then you're putting it back. And guess what your baby is? She's purring like a kitten. She's going, meow, take me out to play. And you might be saying, Matt, what about the blower? Oh, good question, my friend. Okay, zoom in on me, baby. See that right there? Right there. That is the, say it, sparkulator. No. Oh, spark what? Okay, you don't even need to know. But look at. What you need to know is you need a 15 socket. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna take this off. Oh, don't be dirty to me. Don't you treat me like that, you pig. Oh no, it's coming out now. I thought it was gonna manhandle me. I'm like, don't you manhandle, man. Oh, what do we got here? See that? Can you see that? Now this has been cleaned. How did it get cleaned? Because I cleaned it. That's amazing. And I didn't even take my own advice. What did I do? I took the flame to it. Okay, what do? You go like that. See what I'm saying? You're just gonna go back and forth, okay? And I've already cleaned it up. There's a little, look at right there is a little of the carbon, okay? And this hasn't even been a month, okay? So right there, you're gonna see just the smallest amount of carbon, okay? And what you're doing is burning that off. See, I'm just knocking it off from just hitting it for a second. That's all you have to do. Then what do? You blow it out. And see, that's what it's supposed to look like, guys. You should be able to see through it. Most of the time, if someone's junking one of these, they've adjusted the carburetor, they've done everything they know to do except for the right thing. Now, once she's clean, what do? We put it back. We just put it in here in the hole. Okay, you gotta work it in there. Then you're tightening it up with your hand. Very, very simple. Okay, then you're what? Using your socket, and then you're just tightening it down. You're not over tightening it. Look at me. Put the camera on me. Do not over tighten it. I mean, honestly, you know what I'm saying? Don't ruin your stuff. Friends, 99% of the time, when your unit isn't running correctly or isn't idling correctly, it's the spark arrestor. And so if you will do these steps that I've showed you, guess what? When you pull it, she's gonna purr like a kitten, honestly. And if you do this and there's nothing on that screen, listen very carefully, more likely it's your filter. I've heard of people that have used their units for 4 or 5 years, and then all of a sudden it stops idling and they come up with the brilliant idea of adjusting the carburetor. No, 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 you haven't adjusted the carburetor the whole time you've had it. It's factory settings. They know what they're doing at Stihl. Now it's time to let air go in and air go out. And as you do, guess what? You're gonna turn back into the lethal weapon that you are in the yard. Getting it on for mama, going around the flower beds. I am more than a man. Air filter, right here, guys. See it? I use my handy dandy. Look, 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 come back to me. Can I ask you this? Do you have the multi-tool? I actually don't have the multi-tool in it. It's in my pack. If you have the multi-tool, when you're out in the yard or you're out working out in the field in the Everglades, okay? The multi-tool will work on every part of your Stihl. I'll link in the description. You got to get the multi-tool. It's this little tool. It says Stihl on it. And don't steal someone else's, okay? Use the multi-tool. But here's what you do. Okay, look, right here. What do you go? Boom, boom. Air filter comes off. What do you do with the air filter? Okay, okay. Look, look. Here, just so you can hear it. See what I'm saying? You blow the air filter out, and if it's really cruddy, blow it out and go buy yourself a new one. Here on the coveted, most wanted, we just screw this off, okay? What are we gonna have? What are we gonna have? Matt, what are we gonna have? Oh, let's see. Let's see what's behind. Door number 3 is the filter. See that? That's the filter. What do I do? Matt, yours is clean. Exactly. Look at, exactly. Because my stuff doesn't fail me, because I don't fail it. So we put it back, we go reverse engineering. We put the filter back on, and then we just screw this. Okay, remember, all your Stihl equipment needs air coming in, air coming out. Air coming out is called what? It's called exhaust. Okay, so do you like this video? Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. From time to time, even if your unit is running correctly, oftentimes the reason that is because of the carburetor is just dynamic. It's genius. It adjusts the airflow, but eventually it can't adjust when that spark arrestor is totally clogged. It can adjust a little bit because of a clogged air filter and a little bit with a sparkulator, is that what we're calling it today? Okay, your sparkulator, like, you know, 4th of July, okay. But eventually you need to do what I'm talking about, get a new one or put a torch to it, blow it out, put it in there. You wouldn't believe the difference, because every time you're using it, you're getting used to your equipment. I'm going somewhere. Every time you're using your Stihl equipment, you're used to how it idles, how it sounds, and the power. But it's just very gradual that you lose power. So if you will do the steps that I'm telling you to do, you'll have all the power that you had on day 1. This video is over completely. I'm gonna give one more tip, but you don't have to listen to it, okay? A lot of times when I'm talking to guys and they're telling me, you know, they're lawn guys, or, you know, they do landscaping. You know what I ask? I don't ask to see their equipment. No way, no how. I say, show me your cooler. You know why? Because here's the thing, I don't ever trust a guy with lawn equipment, because any joker can pull out his wallet and shuck out $5, $6, $8, $1,000, $1,500 on the best Stihl equipment and not take care of it. But very few people, okay, will not have a cooler. What are you talking about, Matt? Man, when you're out there in the sun for 15, 18, 24 hours, getting it on, getting the job done because you were hired, you're contracted, baby. You know what you want? You want cool water. You want your sandwich to be nice. You want the cheese not to be all shriveled up, okay? This is a free one. Always bring a big cooler. I always bring the otter, because after about 24 hours, I honestly start imagining otters talking to me. Matt, you're the man. And I always say, yeah, I know I'm the man. Look at me, I'm sweating, baby. I am the man. If it's a small job, only like 10 lawns, I'll take the Trooper, okay? We'll take that out. I like both of these coolers. The reason I'm promoting them is Otterbox gives me millions of dollars to talk about their otters. Are you kidding, Matt? Man, I'm not kidding. I steal their money. I don't buy anything else but Stihl equipment. I am kidding. Hey, this is Matt. Hope that you enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up or I'll come to your house. Don't forget my coffee.